something for you to bump in your trunk. Just a little something you can bump in your trunk. Picturing the flavor of the funk. Just a little something you can bump in your trunk. Picturing the flavor of the funk. Just a little something you can bump in your trunk. Picturing the flavor of the funk. Just a little something you can bump in your trunk. Picturing the flavor, the flavor. Here we go, one more time, so let it come through. You're feeling for the flavor, something to funk to. Hi-hat, bass line, relax the eardrum. I bring the real life funk, no need to fear none. It's getting realer than real, time to peel. Loosen up your collar, cause you got to feel the 808 pounding, hitting on the dashing. You're bobbing your head in the gangsta feel fashion. Step back, pump the sound, fly in the cut. Funk of the whirlwind, don't leave your back trunk shut. Bring in more soul and more funk, more than your stinky shoe. As you do, why did a diddy dump diddy do? To this masterpiece, I know you caught the feeling. Go ahead with your bags up, cause the time is willing. Just a little something you can bump in your trunk. Picturing the flavor of the funk. Just a little something you can bump in your trunk. Picturing the flavor of the funk. Just a little something you can bump in your trunk. Picturing the flavor of the funk. Just a little something you can bump in your trunk. Picturing the flavor, the flavor. My boys bell on the street, they still looking, but now that I have spoken, pop the taping like a token and watch them ride. Well, the system is bumping and wheels spinning, will a smooth glide, headed up to the spot, bumping the cut, hitting hard in the parking lot, and everybody wanna mingle, and they know who's jamming by sitting with a fat single. Straight out of the blue, I thought you knew, not knowing about the funk, well, kid is looking at you, from the top to the bottom, like a muff with the funk, yeah, it's times that I got 'em. In my dungeon, take a plunging, we'll be having fun, and I'll be called the Top Gun. While I'm at it, I'll be making you feel the funk, so kick the volume up and let me bump it in your trunk. Just a little something you can bump in your trunk. Picturing the flavor of the funk. Just a little something you can bump in your trunk. Picturing the flavor of the funk. Just a little something you can bump in your trunk. Picturing the flavor of the funk. Just a little something you can bump in your trunk. Picturing the flavor, the flavor. Now who's to say I can't drop a load of funk on 'em, swerving through my block. My sound has got a hold on 'em, real tight, dynamite. OG's got a beat, hear you coming out the way, vibrating the concrete. Here's a boost, cause I got 'em in my funk mode, but that ain't all. So here's another way to call, a remedy to knock off the insanity. I let it flow, you got to have a strong mentality. Consume with the boom, step into the room. It's harder than hard, so make sure you're in tune to this smooth vibe, mellow tip, letting off steam. I'm giving you more of what you came here for. This is a test of how much flavor can you take. It's too late to break. Now I'm the one